a tremendous blend of power and speed and a very subtle yet explosive move that he possessed. In some regards, when you look, you can't dispute his body of work ever. I mean, he's a single season rushing title holder. I mean, for a single year, the most yards that any running back has had in the history of the National Football League. You can't, you can't dispute that. He was beautiful to watch. I mean, because once he broke, I mean, it was nobody that was going to catch him. Nobody. He had some challenges along the way, and to do that despite all the challenges, it's even more impressive. There's no doubt about his greatness. Some people may not give him his due because he had a few front office run-ins and things like that, but you can't deny the talent that Eric Dickerson had. I mean, that kind of talent, that size, that strength, that speed, those moves, they happen once every leap year, or twice every leap year. I mean, it doesn't happen often. And when you see a guy like that come in the league and play to that level and establish those records and set such a standard, it can only be admired. Well, I just think that he wanted to be a great player. And when you want to be great, all the things that you do in order to get there aren't considered work. It's a pleasure to do those things. It's exciting to do those things. Eric has a lot of pride, and he wanted to go someplace. I think he didn't. He's one of those guys. He didn't want to write his name in wet cement, and say I was here, or carve his name in a tree. He wanted people to know who he was, how fast he really was. There's only one guy I think that caught him, and that was Darrell Green. And everybody knows that Darrell Green is probably one of the fastest players that ever played in the history of the game. But if you eliminate Darrell Green, I don't think anybody ever caught him from behind. Once he got in the open, it was over. At almost 6'3.5", 2, I don't know what he was, but he was a freak of nature. He really was. I mean, he had it all. He had the size, and he had the determination. He had the will. He wanted to be great. It was clear. You can see the way he played the game.